Well, the underwater event, this really didn't turn out too bad for me. As I said yesterday, dropped 30,000 gems on this, still haven't bought the fund, and I was easily able to achieve that 1,200 chest. Actually sitting closer about 1,800 here. Still got a bunch of missions left, maybe about an extra 100 to 200 worth of jellyfish. And like I said, I could still buy that fund for $10 and get an extra 140 that way. Now with what I've done already, my death is at 1,789, the actual gold shells there were at 667, and then the silver ones were close to about 2,000. And I think even with going and buying that fund, getting those extra missions in there, it won't be enough to reach that 1,200 gold shells in order to get 2 of the big prizes. Still, with all of that, I'm happy with this and actually am going to be able to claim some good stuff. And what I would go for if I were you is definitely try to pick up one of these chests for the whole artifact awakenings on it there. I myself run the Reaper, so it's going to be a Spear of Thor for me. Keep in mind, regardless of which one you want to choose, that chest at the 1,200 death, we can actually use that on the artifacts too, so really you could double up the levels, or if you haven't advanced far enough, you could go and put 60 awakened shards towards it to get it up to that higher level. Now I will end up buying that fund, and I'm going to guesstimate I'm going to be somewhere around that 800 gold shell mark, so given that this was 600 here, that leaves me with 200. And Susu, not worry about it, even the collectibles, staying away from that one too, so the rest of this is all coming down to where I want to go and spend that last and final 200. But keep in mind, you can go and get more gold shells for going and using up some of your silver ones. It is going to cost 200 to get 10 of the gold ones, so I'd say only really use that if you're just short a little bit. I don't want to go and dump my full 2,000 that I have in the silver already just to get an extra 100 of these things. So I'd normally say go for things like the S-grade boxes if you don't have all your gem sockets unlocked, and even going for that brand selection box on it, those are always good too. But given I don't think I'm going to have enough on it, I'm going to skip right down and get some more of the things that I really want, like the swap talisman, for example, even that red blessing, and even going to go actually for one of the blessing synergy scrolls there, just so I can finally get this Dragon Girl skill all the way up to its max. And if I do have some left over, which isn't going to be much, I will be grabbing that legendary gem chest to kind of just keep on pushing these whole gems and chase those really good ones. This event isn't going to be anything like the last one, the bingo one, where people just got really lucky with the multipliers. Everybody should be sitting kind of around this same area. So it's not going to be like a lot of pickings. So you really have to decide if, do you want to go for that Awakened Core? Is that a high priority for you? Or do you want to get some of those other things like those S grades in that selection? Luckily for me though, I still have a good amount of these silver ones. So I think the big ones I'm going to be going for on this is going to be purchasing all the books, all the elite packs. I might actually go and pick up the lucky silver coins on this one, but I definitely want to make sure I'm getting that epic legacy box so I can pick another brand once again. With getting this many meters, I was actually able to collect a lot of those legendary keys in the wishing, so even though we didn't see it inside this portion of it, I still got a good amount of them. With anything I have left over on this, I'm probably going to be going over to the horseshoes on this one, and the fact that I accidentally went and upgraded all of my mount horseshoes because I thought I was clicking on the artifact one. So I'm drained next time that comes around, so I'd at least like to try to replenish a little bit of this, but really for the silver ones on it, I think the big winners are going to be those elite packs, those books, and even that legacy box there for choosing your brands. I don't really think this was the best event, but I honestly don't really think this was the worst. I'm still getting some good stuff on it, and like I said, hitting those meters on it still did generate a whole bunch of those keys in the wishes. So I guess let me know what you guys think. Did I go for the right move on this? Is this a good tactic to have? And if you want to know everything about this event, because it never hurts to have a little refresher, take a look at this video right here. Thanks for watching, and remember, I pick my butt.